The Genii, a secretive and militaristic society. The Genii endured generations of persecution at the hands of the Wraith. This drove their society underground, where they could advance technologically and develop weapons of war in the hopes of one day striking back against their enemy. As a result, the Genii became deeply untrusting of others, interacting with worlds across the Pegasus galaxy, but rarely making true friends and allies. The Genii are natives of the Pegasus galaxy, where like many other human cultures they live under the oppression of the Wraith. The vampiric species awakens from hibernation to feed upon human victims once every several decades, and these cullings suppress the development of human cultures. In response, the Genii people lived a dual existence for generations. One sits above ground, where they appear to be a simple agrarian society, known throughout the galaxy particularly for their tava beans. But another is concealed in a network of underground caverns, where the true Genii were able to advance technologically and build their military forces. Their single-minded devotion to this appears to have left other aspects of their culture suppressed. The Genii have used the Stargate network to trade with other planets for countless generations, always hiding their true nature even from their allies. Long ago, in fact, the Genii civilization itself spanned a great confederation of planets, but the Wraith drove them to the brink of extinction thousands of years ago. It was then that the Genii leadership sought protection for their people in underground bunkers. Today, the Genii's level of technology is roughly equivalent to the United States and Europe of the 1940s. They possess small-caliber firearms, and have developed, but not perfected, atomic weapons. This, along with their eager willingness to take the fight straight to the Wraith, makes them a dangerous player in the Pegasus galaxy. When Major John Shepard and his team first met the Genii, their leader was a military chief named Cowan. After a joint operation to infiltrate a Wraith hive ship resulted in the death of one of his men, Cowan turned on Shepard's team. At gunpoint, he attempted to extort both a valuable Wraith data storage device and the team's puddle jumper. The effort failed, and Atlantis' relationship with the Genii was soured. Some weeks later, Cowan ordered Genii commander Acastus Kolya to seize the City of the Ancients. A Genii infiltration team penetrated the city and temporarily took control, taking advantage of a major storm that had forced most of the inhabitants to evacuate. When his strike force was taken out, and the measures protecting the city from the storm front were disabled, Kolya gave up Atlantis and fled through the Stargate. The Genii lost more than 60 soldiers in the effort, solidifying hostile relations with the expedition from Earth. Later, Atlantis was besieged by the Wraith, and Elizabeth Weir contacted the Genii in an effort to secure their aid against their common enemy. After tense negotiations with Prenum, Weir provided the Genii with an opportunity to test their new weapons. A nuclear device was deployed successfully against a Wraith hive ship. After Kolya's failed attempt to seize Atlantis, he lost his standing with Chief Cowan and was pushed out of the inner circles of power on the Genii homeworld. His suspicious nature now turned upon his own leader. Kolya determined to overthrow what he believed was Cowan's corrupt regime. When his plans were exposed, Kolya was forced to flee, along with a small detachment of men still loyal to him. Before he could mount his return to oppose Cowan for control of the Genii's future, Kolya met his end in a standoff with John Shepard. Meanwhile, one of Kolya's cunning young soldiers, Leyden Redeem, orchestrated his own power grab. It was he who had exposed Kolya's plan to Chief Cowan in order to eliminate the competition. Leyden himself then enacted a shrewd plan to eliminate Cowan and replace him in a coup d'etat. Pretending to be working with Cowan to trick Atlantis, Leyden turned the tables on the Genii commander, killing Cowan and his elite guard with one of his own nuclear weapons. When Leyden returned home, Cowan's loyalists saw their defeat and laid down their weapons. The Genii hailed the event as a bloodless coup, since none of their people had died on Genii soil. In subsequent years, Leyden proved to be more amicable to an alliance with Atlantis, if an uneasy one. Though he did not try to storm the city or kill its people, Leyden continued to operate in his own interests, and those of the Genii people. For more people, places, and things from the Stargate universe, visit StargateOmnipedia.com. If you want to support Gateworld on YouTube, like this video and leave a comment. Check out this playlist for more videos from the Stargate Omnipedia.